Hey everyone, thanks for clicking on the video. Today I'm going to take this ordinary piece of pallet wood, create this rustic wooden cross wall art. Stick around. It's my first video, so I'm warning you. Like most people, I don't have a jointer, but I do have this thickness planer and this sled, so we're going to use that to face one side of the board. This board has a bit of a cut to it, so I basically just put it on the sled, stuck some shims under here, keep it from rocking back and forth when it goes through. All right, got one side flat. I can get rid of the sled. All the sled is a piece of 3/4 inch MDF with a piece of wood glued to the end of it. Nothing fancy. Now that I got both sides flat and parallel, straighten one edge of this thing. I have this tapering jig that I'm going to use to straighten one edge of this board. When it's bowed, I like to put the gap in the middle so that I cut off the rounded edge. Once I do that, I'll flip it back around, cut the other side. It's square. So this is not a fancy table saw. It's a freaking job site table saw. And it's not accurate unless you make it accurate. I'm going to cut down some strips to 1 and 9/16. And then I'm going to go back with a fine tooth blade. I'm going to take these, square off the ends, and then cut the pieces for the build. Now I'm going to cut 2 pieces that are 11.5 inches long, 3 pieces that are 5.5 inches long, 2 pieces that are 5 inches long, 3 pieces that are 4.5 inches, and finally 2 pieces that are 3.5 inches long. I'm going to take these pieces of wood and beat them up a little bit. This isn't necessary, but I'm going to do it. If you don't have a belt sander, you could use a file, a wood rasp, whatever, or not even do it. Real quick, with this being my first video, me putting my face on the internet for the whole world to see, if you could just hit that like button down there, possibly even subscribe to my channel, that would be super helpful. Also, drop a comment down below. Let me know what time it is, where in the world you are. It'd be interesting to see where everyone in the world is watching my videos from. Thanks. Now let's go burn these pieces of wood. Alright, now that we got them burned, we're going to lay these out and glue them together. I'm going to let it dry. Alright. Now I'm going to take a couple pieces of scrap wood that I got. This just happens to be poplar. You can use whatever scrap pieces you got. These are 3/4 inch by 1/4 inch thick. And tack them in with some 5/8 inch brad nails. Now I'm going to touch up the sides with a torch. So I got this rubber mat. It's meant for dogs, but it works really good for holding pieces in place when you are sanding them. So now I'm going to sand this with 220 grit sandpaper. Alright, so next I'm going to put some clear finish on here, and then all we have to do is put some hangers on the back. So what I'm using is just a clear satin polyurethane. Now that that's dry, I'm going to go over it with 320 grit sponge. Now I'm going to put another clear coat on it. So if you're still here watching this video, I really got to hand it to you. I was just editing it, and this is my first video, like with me in it, and wow. So you learn a lot about yourself and how you are once you record yourself and watch yourself doing things. So yeah, it's wow. So thank you so much for sticking around this far, and let's get this thing finished. So see, that's one of the things I do a lot, is I say so before I start a sentence. Not necessary. Got a couple of these D-ring hooks, and that's what I'm going to use to put on this thing, and that way we can hang it on the wall. Add a quick little depth gauge. I had to measure down 1.25 inches from the top. I think that would be a good spot. There you go. That's how I made this rustic wooden cross wall art out of a piece of pallet wood. You can do the same. It's pretty simple. If you're not capable or don't have the tools and you do want one, I do have it for sale on my Etsy shop. I can make more. There's a link in the description. Thanks again for watching the video, and hopefully I'll see you again soon.